Absolutely awesome. Just thought I'd mention to everyone, by the way, if you want to get hold of a shirt like Kurtz's, don't. Okay, our next act, everyone, please give a big round of applause for Mr. Ricky Lount.
Hello, are we well? Good, good. Did anybody go see the Queen when she was in town the other week? Yeah, I went to see her as well. While I was there, I got a text. You really fucking like it, don't you? While I was there, anyway, I got a text from a mate of mine that couldn't make it, asking me to get a picture of her for him. He didn't appreciate the stamp. Hey, we're off now, we're off. I went to see the film Chronicle the other week. For those of you that haven't seen it, 3 lads get telekinetic powers and shit gets out of hand. It's not the tagline off the trailer, but you get the gist. You weren't missing much, and they say a good film gets you thinking, and this got me thinking, what would I do if I could do something using only my mind? My first thoughts were quite practical thoughts, I felt. They involved the putting on, taking off, and tying of condoms. Because that's a fucking horrible job, isn't it? It's definitely a blue job, but it's a fucking horrible job. You know. You fucking know. Yeah. So that's a wrong job. So I thought with telekinetic powers, this is going to come in handy. Because like the putting on of a condom, that's not necessarily the bad bit. It's a bit awkward, can be a bit of a mood killer, but that ain't got shit on the taking it off part. There's mess on the inside, there's mess on the outside. There's no safe place to touch. Then there's the ever-present risk of flick back, where a condom just lets go and a little bit of jizz gets belly or face. And there's a few girls looking quite disgusted at this point. Yeah. These are the same girls that will sit at home with her mum, happily discussing Linda up the road just having twins and tearing from muff to tackle. No worries. Then they'll tell us childbirth is a beautiful and natural thing. Natural. Linda went in with a vajayjay and an arsehole. Poor bitch come out with a with a vaginus. That's the fucking one. Vajazzle, that's too much Essex, isn't it? What's that about? Hey, where are we? Essex lot. Can't see you. So, yeah, Pauline. Oh, yeah. You're the fella that likes the Queen and all? Right, no, we'll move on. Leave that there. So, yeah, so she comes out with the vaginus and... what do you do with the vaginas? What do you do with this joke? Where's it fucking going? Nobody knows. But so, moving swiftly on. Back to the condoms. That's where we fucking were. That's what happens when you digress in comedy. Hey? Hey, we're back. So, you got the fucker off. And you're holding it, and then you've got to tie it. This is the only part of the process I don't mind so much, because it takes you back to water balloon fights as a kid. Point to note, lads, it's not acceptable to throw these at people in the street. So don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, no. So you go off, you got it tied, then you've got to do something with it. Do you thumb it back in the packet, maybe wrap it in a bit of tissue before lobbing it in the bin? Maybe even pop it in a crisp packet for good measure. I remember when I was a bit younger, girls used to say things to me like, oh, Ricky, you can't leave that in my bin. What if my parents see it? You'll have to take it with you. I don't know what that's about. I mean, what kind of sick fucking parents go condom hunting in the 10-year-old's bin? Oh, you dirty bastard. Talk about something nice, quick. Okay, I will. Do we all like telly? Hey, I love telly. Like, me and telly fit together, like hand in a glove, cock in a condom. We all like this. One thing I cannot stand about TV, though, is adverts. There's so many of them, and so many of them are pretty shitty. And what I hate most about these shitty adverts is that everybody seems so happy in them. Like, we all seen the PlusNet advert about good, honest broadband from Yorkshire. Have we seen that one? Some of us, you'll know it in a second. And there's blokes on that, he's in it. And The bloke on that, he's always beaming and he's always dancing. He's there. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Join in. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Oh, he's a smug fucking. Yeah. No wonder he's so smug. What he's hearing is, money for me, do a dance, do a dance. I'll say bollocks to him and his good honest broadband from Yorkshire. Yeah. In fairness to the fella, he is nowhere near. He is nowhere near as bad as the guy off the Go Compare adverts. That man is a lunatic, like shit the bed mental. I cannot believe that he's trying to sell insurance. The only thing he should be selling is ecstasy. You noticed how he keeps popping up? Have you ever wondered why he keeps popping up in these strange places? Boot of a car, wardrobe at the back of a classroom, even a pharaoh's tomb. It's because that's where people are locking him to get rid of the prick. Someone, like in one of the adverts, they've even sent him back in time to piss off that fit cave girl. What's that about? I hope the next time he's on my screen is when he's the victim in a Saw film. That way he can go compare life without his fucking legs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, thank you. So, life without legs, how would that feel? Not very fucking nice. You're all too nice. You fucked me up with a clap. But it'll come. It'll come. Yeah, keep that going. Keep that going. Hey, here we go. But yeah, so like I don't really like happy people in adverts. You might have picked that up. So I prefer my adverts a little bit more realistic and a little bit more miserable, if I'm honest. Like, I like the diarrhea and heartburn adverts. There's never an happy-looking woman at the start of an heartburn advert. Gaviscon advert, they're her favourites, isn't they? She stood there. Is heartburn ruining your life? Fucking. Is it stopping you doing your day-to-day tasks? Yeah, she don't look happy, does she? I'll tell you who does look happy on a Gaviscon advert. The Gaviscon fireman, who's got his hose halfway down her throat, pumping her full of white, thick fluid. He looks very fucking smug with himself with his 70s porno moustache. In fact, he was so happy with it, in the next advert, he went back with a friend, the pink fireman. But the unrealistic thing about that advert is the women's face at the end. So fucking better. Yeah, we all know, lads, don't we, the face that women do when they've received a thick white load. It's, there's no fucking grin. At least that's what they're like when you've been with them for a while. You get them on a one-night stand, they're fucking gargling. Oh, there's a bit on my tits. Like that, I know, like that, I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's one night stand. 1 year in, they're back to... Yeah, your cum's got toxic in the space of a year. How did that happen, yeah? Yeah, you've been together 2 years. She's like, you're not coming in my fucking mouth. Oh, no. 3 years, and after 3 years and above, all you get is, I've put the laptop on for you. That's it. And that is how romance leaves a relationship. It is. It is. My favourite adverts, though, leading on to that, it's kind of something I turned to when that left the relationship. Them adverts that come on late at night. You know, the sex texting adverts. Love them. Love them. They're a cheeky treat, isn't they? They'll just slip in between a Sillet Bang and a Cathedral City advert at about 10:30. I saw one the other day. This girl, she's on there. Sat on like exercise ball. Don't know why. Sitting just wiggling her phone at the screen. Hey, you'll fucking love that, don't you? Same advert, another woman in the kitchen, she's cooking, and even a woman cleaning in the shower. I've never texted or rang them numbers. I thought they're all too fucking busy. Last thing they've got time to do is sit there flicking the bean for me. And if they're anything like the women in my life, they will be in a right foul fucking mood because they've got so much on. 3 guesses whose fucking fault that'll be. Yeah, been my fault. Paying £7.50 a minute to get a bollock in your missus will give you for free. I rang my missus the other day. I went, "Hi, babe, you right?" She went, what do you want, you prick? I'm busy. Got a list as long as my arm to get through, and I can't get started yet. I said, oh, sorry, what are you up to now? She said, I said, you what? She went, I'm trying to get rid of my heartburn. I'll bring the pieces, you do the puzzle. This is how this is working. Oh, yes. I've got a few pet hates in life. Happy people in adverts, we've done that. We've been through that. But my biggest pet hate is lads that try it on with your missus when you're there. I've got a clever little nickname for these kind of lads. Bellends. On reflection, it's not that clever a nickname. But I had an encounter with a massive bellend the other night. Behave. It was coming towards the end of the night, and me and my girlfriend were leaving the club, and we were going to head over the road to get a taxi. It was then, as we were crossing the road, I heard probably the most incredible chat-up line I've ever heard. And it went like this. Yo, white ting, you looking fine, white ting. Come my yard, innit? Whew, white ting. Thought, do I ignore it and go home, or do I turn and see who could be trying to woo my girlfriend with such charm and charisma? I turned. Turns out the noise had come from a car parked in a dark side alley, so I couldn't see a lot, but I could just about make out the silhouette of a lad hanging out the passenger window of a Peugeot 106, twat-at on the wonk, so I knew he were a knobhead, looking in our direction. I could also just about make out the outline of about 6 other people in this car, which was surprising, because I thought not only a Peugeot 106 is not exactly renowned for their interior space, but quite frankly, I thought it was rude to invite a girl into a car when there's nowhere for her to sit. So I thought, fuck, I got to act quick here. I got to do something quick. And it'll come to a surprise to none of you that I'm not exactly a fighter. So I thought there's definitely no way I can take on 7 of these apparent ladies' men. So I thought, what do I do? So without a moment's hesitation, I morphed into a cross between Alan Carr, Louis Spence, and David Cameron. What? What do you mean he's not gay? Fuck. I morphed into a cross between Alan Carr, Louis Spence, and Nick Clegg. We good? We good? Yeah. Fuck around with student fees on my watch, dickhead. That's what happens. That's what happens. So, hey, woo! He's getting ripped off. Wah! So I've morphed. Thanks. And I respond back to my friend. I went, oh, hello, Chica. Not so bad yourself. I'd love to, but I'm stuck with her. At which point he erupted, not you, Bled! Not you! Before turning back into the car, not him, Bled! Not him! I love the fact he felt the need to clarify this with his posse. By this point, the driver had clearly had enough, and he decided it was probably time to take his newly outed homosexual passenger to a train line and break him to death. So, I didn't say he should, I said he might. So, as they pulled out of this dark alleyway, they passed under a street light, and I got my first glimpse of my newfound enemy/lover. First, I saw the dirty bastard's eyes. Bless you. Then I saw his nose. Then I saw his teeth. Then his whole face. And it turns out he was a white ting too. Thank you very much. You have been brilliant. I've been Ricky. Good night.